up, gamers? I'm Jason, and today on Dice and Dragons, I'm going to be giving you my first impressions on Now Boarding, designed by Tim Fowers and published by Fowers Games. I did take a look at getting a copy of the game. I did get a chance to play it not long ago with some friends. I don't own a copy, hence why we're doing the first impression video, and the game looks to be rather hard to find. I've only seen copies listed on eBay and in the secondhand market currently. So let's talk about Now Boarding. Well, this is a cooperative airline game where each player is going to take on the role of a single airline. Now, your airline does have specific preferred routes across the United States. I was going to say North America, but it's really just set in the continental US. What you're doing is ferrying passengers from different airports all around the country, trying to get them to their destinations before you cause them to complain about you. Now, you will lose the game if there are 3 complaints. How this will occur is that each passenger that is not on a plane that has been stuck in an airport at the end of a round will generate an anger cube. Once they have 4 anger cubes, they then become a complaint. You will also have some opportunities to upgrade your aircraft, get some more seats, get some more speed, even purchase access to other airline routes to make things more efficient. There are 2 ways of handling money in the game. Each airline can control their own money, or you can pool it all together, which is what we did. We definitely enjoyed it. 2, collectively gain resources and upgrade your airlines together. If it's your first time playing, I definitely recommend going that route. Now, there is a real-time element to the game. What will happen is you're going to plan out your actions with all of your colleagues or fellow airlines, if you want to say, as the game is broken up into morning, evening, and night. During each of those phases, you're going to consult and see how many passengers are going to come out, what are the weather events, whether there are positive or negative weather events along certain routes, and set up the board. Now, weather is only done at the start of the round, whereas passengers are done until the stack of cards has been reduced. So once you've gone through all the passengers in that morning stack, you're going to move on to the afternoon, do more weather, then you move on to the evening, do more weather, so on and so forth until you win the game. Now, the game is won if you don't have 3 complaints at the end of it. Now, there are some rules for the end game. I don't remember them exactly, but you don't have to get every passenger to their destination. We were just talking about the real-time element. Well, that comes with regards to how you handle your passengers. After discussing your strategy with your fellow airlines, you're going to flip over a timer, and then in real time, you're going to offload and load passengers as you move them across the US, hopefully getting them closer to their destination, sometimes taking them in the other direction just to get them on a flight so they're not complaining about your airline, and hopefully move them closer to the goal because maybe another airline that you're working with can get them there a lot more efficiently. And that's the game. Well, I know I did a lot of description, just wanted to be clear as to what you're getting into, especially for people that haven't seen the game. Down below in the video description, I have included a link to the BGG page so that you can see some pictures of the game. Now let's give you my impressions of it. I must say that I was definitely a little surprised by Now Boarding. The first time we played it, I really didn't like it. The flow of the game was a little clunky. We lost very quickly on, I think on like the 4th round, we'd already lost the game. We calculated everything. We had a complaint that already showed up. We had a couple more that were on the way, and we were just not in a good place. So we restarted, and then we decided to do the pooling money variant. And when we were working more collaboratively, not just trying to get our own dollars and be efficient for our airlines to be able to do more, I definitely found that the game improved. There's nothing really like that real-time element that I've seen in any games that I currently have. This is my first time playing a game with a real-time element where there's a lot of collaboration and then it's like go. I have played XCOM, which does have that component as well, but it's very different whereas you're not really planning things out, you're reacting to what happens and then completing your turn in a set time frame. So Now Boarding is very different than anything that I currently have. It is a co-op game. One of the reasons why I looked to get it, I did figure that was something that Julie would enjoy. Unfortunately, not that easy to get. I will keep my eye out for it. Maybe there will be a reprint in the near future, or I'll find it somewhere that I haven't thought to look yet. But it is something that I think anyone would be happy with in their collection if they love co-ops, if they do like that real-time element. I don't see that there's a lot of replayability though in the game. You're definitely doing the same things, and I can see how the game can definitely get old after a few plays of it. But if you're a co-op fan looking for something new, Now Boarding is definitely a game to check out. I do feel that it captures the theme of moving passengers around North America. I've been in some frustrating situations before, like, well, we're going to send you here, so then get your own plane to send you here, and that's really what you're doing. So definitely a huge success on capturing the theme. It's a fun game, and that frantic element of real time is something that can lead to some mistakes where maybe you forgot a passenger and your whole plan that you spent the last 10 minutes discussing doesn't work out. So that element is fun too. I know that for us, during our second play, we fudged some things a bit if we made a mistake because we did discuss it in our plan. So play the game however it's going to be most fun for you. And remember, it is definitely going to be a learning experience for a lot of people because I don't think that that type of game is very popular. Now, with that being said, I think I've covered everything that I want to say about the game. Now Boarding is a game that I suggest you check out. Not going to give it a firm rating, but it is something that gets on my positive or thumbs up list, if you would say. So down below in the video description, you can find links to all of our social media feeds. You can find Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Take a look there to find some of our own picks from Now Boarding. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when we've got the next video coming out. And don't forget, keep playing games.